Hey family, and welcome back to the fourth episode of Plant Power Unleashed. Today we are talking about reversing the irreversible. I've got to tell you, today's conversation is going to light something inside of you. We're talking about what happens when you stop believing the lie that some diseases are incurable and you start believing in your body's ability to heal. Now, I want you to lean in close. Whether you've been given a scary diagnosis or you've watched someone you love get told, there is nothing more we can do. This message is for you. I remember sitting across a woman named Betty. She was a young mom of two, and the doctors had just told her she had stage 4 cancer. They said, "It's time to make your arrangements." But Betty refused to let that be the end of her story. She turned to plant medicine. She removed mucus-forming foods, flushed her system with herbs, and switched to life-giving alkaline foods. And most importantly, she shifted her belief about what was possible. Today, Betty is alive. Her doctors are stumped. She's raising her babies with more energy than she ever had. This is a reminder. Your body was designed to heal when you give it what it truly needs. And then I had another friend named James. He was 52 years old with type 2 diabetes. For years, he was on insulin and told it was for life. But after adopting a plant-based diet, cutting out meat, dairy, refined sugar, and adding herbs like burdock root, sarsaparilla, sea moss, and within months his blood sugar stabilized. His doctor reduced his insulin, which eventually he came off it altogether. He said, "Amber, I never thought I'd be free from needles, and I thought this was my forever." But it wasn't forever. It was reversible. Let's pause and talk about the signs for a moment. Most of what we're told is genetic, which is actually corrosive. Genetic means when we're born with it coded in our DNA, like eye color, for example. But the corrosion, it means, is developed over time because of the toxins, the acidity that builds up in the body daily. And here's the good news. These conditions can be reversed. Why? Because when you stop pouring gasoline on the fire, the body can finally cool down and repair itself. And then I had another friend, her name was Bella, and she had lupus. And for years she struggled, and doctors told her it would only get worse. She felt down, she felt cursed. But I just told her to keep her spirits high, look at the positive side. And let's look at a plant-based lifestyle. But once she embraced fasting, the herbal detox, and the mineral-rich foods, her flare-ups reduced, her pain decreased, and she got her life back. She told me, "Amber, I thought I was doomed, but now I see my body was just asking for help." So with that, let me ask you something. And I want you to be real with yourself. Have you ever been told your condition was incurable? What did that do to your spirit? Did it make you feel powerless? And what would it feel like to believe that your body still have the power to heal? I want you to sit with that. Hope is not naive. Hope is powerful medicine. Here's how the body heals itself when you work with it. The first thing is when you remove the source of harm, like the processed sugars, the acidic foods, the seed oils, and the animal products. These all keeps the body inflamed. Number two, we have to cleanse the terrain. The herbs, fasting, hydration, colon cleanses, parasite removal. This clears the mucus and the toxins from your body. And number three, we have to rebuild the body. Sea moss, bladderwrack, fawn, kale, figs, quinoa, all which are mineral-rich foods, which help rebuild cell walls and restores your energy. It's not overnight, okay? But it's simple. Give the body what it needs, and it knows what to do. But I want us to go a little bit deeper. If there was even a chance that your condition could be reversed, which would you be willing to try? What habits would you have to let go of? And what new commitments would you need to make? Healing is a choice we make every single day. I want you to do one simple thing this week. Write down one illness or condition you have been told is forever. I want you to look up at least one plant-based healing testimony for that condition. And number three, I want you to share it with someone you love so they can see what healing looks like. Because faith comes by hearing, and your mind needs to be flooded with possibility. And if you're ready for a step-by-step guidance, we're building that space inside the Heal Nation Circle, a place where healing stories, plant-based tools, and a community come together. So you don't have to walk this path alone. That's it for today's episode, my friends. If this message touched you, share it with someone who needs to know there is hope. And as always, stay rooted, stay rising, and I'll see you in the next episode.